All right, I have to make this video for the parents. All right, so your son and daughter came home today and told you out of nowhere they want to be a Marine. They want to join the United States Marine Corps. And you guys may not know how to feel about this at first, and that's totally fine. My name is Staff Sergeant Patterson, and I've been a United States Marine Corps recruiter for the past 2 years. And I'm also probably the most blunt, the most honest, the most straightforward recruiter who's on recruiting duty, Marine or recruiting duty on YouTube. I've always been, even before I was a recruiter. So let's go ahead and talk about this video, because as parents, you guys are probably concerned, and you guys should be. All right, it's a huge decision. It's a huge step. This is probably something you guys never talked about. It happens. All right. But as someone who's recruited, a lot of people, as an actual recruiter, as well as a supervisor for my specific office, for my sectors and things like that, I can tell you the number one thing that draws concern to parents is child safety. Will my child be okay? Because everyone looks at the military, everyone thinks of the Marine Corps, and specifically, it's like we can go to war at any moment. Oh my gosh, you're going to go to war, you're going to go fight for this country, things like that. It's not really the case. It's kind of weird. I've been doing this Marine thing for around 11 years now. I only deployed once to a combat zone. I never saw any action, thank God. Me as well as all the Marines who went out there came back safely. But I can tell you, man, it's the Marine Corps, being in the Marine Corps, we honestly don't even think about that stuff, and it's weird. But that's a video for another day. But yeah, it mostly boils down to the safety of the kids and how that will look. Well, I will tell you, the Marine Corps is the hardest branch of service. That's the truth. All right. If your child's deciding to become a Marine, just know that they're going to be pushed to the limits and then some. But that's the beauty about it. The Marine Corps is going to pull out all of those intangibles. It's going to pull out all of that grit. It's going to pull out all of those capabilities that your child probably has never displayed. And it's going to expose all of that stuff. The Marine Corps has the longest boot camp, 13 weeks long. Like I said, again, it's the most challenging. They're going to be there with complete strangers from all over the country, that they're probably going to create a tighter and closer bond with friends that they know their entire life in just 3 short months. It's crazy, but it's true. But how do you guys go about this, right? What if you guys are against them joining the Marine Corps? And I kind of don't want to be the guy that say this, but for a lot of young kids, it's a calling. For a lot of kids, we can't explain it. I know for me, it was a calling. For me, it was just like, yeah, sure, my brother joined the Marine Corps, but I was like, I want to be a Marine. Nothing's going to stop me, even if my mom doesn't want me to do it or not. My mom was very, very supportive of me. So thankfully, I didn't have to go through that scenario. But the point I'm trying to make is, for a lot of these kids, it's a calling. It's like, I had kids who had to wait till they was 18 to join the Marine Corps, right? And we still included the parents in regards to that entire process. Even if kids are 18, 19 years old, first thing I'm always going to ask, how did your parents feel about this, right? Because I kind of want to know, I kind of want to boil down, because if any of the parents have any concerns or any doubts or any things like that, I like to address those. I can tell you guys a story. I recruited this kid. I'll call everyone I recruit my kids. They my babies. Okay. They my babies. But I recruited him, raised by a single father. He was raised by a single father, right? I recruited him. I went to go pick him up one day to take him up the map so that way he can qualify. And this is around 4 o'clock in the morning. I gave him a call. I was like, hey brother, I'm at your house. Where you at? He was at a park crying. 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, why are you crying, man? He was like, my dad and I had a fight. My dad doesn't want me to join the Marine Corps. Totally fine, right? Just at that moment, I guess his dad was leaving the house to go find out where he was at. And I introduced myself to him and things like that. He was already 18 years old at the time. And we talked. We talked for a good 45 minutes in regards to, why he doesn't want his son to join the Marine Corps. Okay? Why he felt that way. And only thing I can do is respect that. Because as a parent myself, I honestly don't know how I would feel if my kids came home and told me they wanted to be a Marine, right? Well, after talking for 45 minutes, the father kind of agreed with me a little bit. He trusted me with the care of his son. And to me, that's the ultimate feeling, to be honest. Like, this being entrusted by parents to look after their kids. That's the ultimate sign of respect and trust for me. Long story short, he's been in our program for around 7 months before he had to head off to boot camp. And I just think about myself like, this dad probably hated my guts at first. He probably didn't want anything to do with me. He didn't want anything with his son to join the Marine Corps. Now I can call his dad on the phone anytime I want. Like, hey, let's go get a beer, sir. Or something as simple as that, right? Simply because he trusted me with the care of his son. He knew my good intentions, and he honestly knew that I was trying to make his son a better person, okay? Which he is. He's a Marine now. He's currently in his job school. He's actually back out here. He flew out to surprise his dad. He sent me a video of him surprising his dad. His dad, you know, grown man, but he got teary-eyed a little bit. Started crying, rightfully so. His son surprised him at home. But that's the relationship we have. Tell you another story. I recruited the only black kid I ever recruited. My only black baby I ever recruited. This is crazy. It's not about race, but this is a story involved. To civilians, it's all about race. Kids from Compton. Grew up with a single mom. I grew up with a single mom. Grew up in a bad area. I grew up in a bad area. So I saw a lot of myself in this kid, right? You know, mom hated my guts at first. I remember when she first came into the office, she had to sign permission because she was still 17 years old. She hated my guts. But I made it my mission to earn her respect and earn her trust. And I feel like I did that. I call her mama. Every time I call her, she texts me. I was like, hey, mama, how you doing? Went to his graduation. I went to their house shortly before he left for boot camp. Gave a motivational speech. She thanked me so much. Kept in touch with her while her son was at boot camp. Went to the graduation with her. Went to Marine Corps graduation with her. Sat next to her. It's just those relationships that we build with the parents. I always tell parents, you're probably going to hate me at first because I'm trying to recruit your kid, but sooner or later, you're going to fall in love with me. And I'm not trying to do that intentionally. I truly care about what's important to your child and how I can help them get there, right? Whatever they decide to do within the Marine Corps or in their career path in the Marine Corps is solely up to them. But the fact that I get an opportunity and at least introducing it to them, it means a lot to me personally, as a Marine Corps recruiter. But I know parents is probably going to have a lot of questions in regards to this video. Oh my gosh, why? You guys have thousands of questions, and we honestly get that. I have a lot of parents who follow me. I have a lot of parents who thank me because their videos of, they used to watch my videos throughout their kids doing this process to get the honest, 100% blunt truth about the Marine Corps and the route that their kids are going to be taking. So I appreciate that. If you guys are parents and you guys are watching this video, I really appreciate that. But if you guys have any questions whatsoever, put them down in the comment section, or I can be reached directly at Staff Sergeant _Pat. That is SSGT _PATT on Instagram. I can be reached directly there. Okay. I want you guys to reach out to me and ask me some questions because I absolutely love talking to parents. It can be hard questions as well. I don't care. I don't stray away from anything. I honestly don't stray away from anything. But I highly recommend, if this video applies to you guys, I highly recommend just going to go talk to the recruiter. Go talk to the recruiter. You can, and even if your kid comes on and be like, hey, I want to go talk to a recruiter, come with them. There's nothing stopping you guys from coming to the recruiting office with them. In fact, whenever I was a brand new recruiter, I preferred it that way. I preferred it if a kid came to the office with their parents, because I kind of want to talk to both of you guys. Okay. I want to see where your parents' head is at. I want to see what you want to do to see whether or not the Marine Corps can align with what you want to do to help you out within your future. But I'm telling you right now, the scariest day for a parent is their kids coming home saying, hey, I want to join the Marine Corps. But the most proudest day for a parent is whenever they walk across that parade deck in their blues as United States Marines. I'm telling you, three months will humble a parent quick. 3 months away from their child will humble a parent quick. And I promise you guys are going to look at them totally different whenever they become Marines. It's one of those things to where it's very sentimental. It's a very sentimental moment. I can't really explain it to you guys unless you guys are parents already with Marines, but it's a great process. It's a great process. But if you guys want to see more of my videos in the future, feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. If you guys already had this very same scenario happen to you guys, let me know down in the comment sections how you felt, how you got through it, how you're feeling now. And if you guys are Marine parents, just let me know your experiences down in the comment section. I'd love to read those testimonies. Outside of that, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Patterson. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you. If you guys want to see more videos in the future, feel free to subscribe. What are you waiting on? It's free.